All right, Reid, here's that video. Hey, man, I actually think you're looking pretty darn good. Just a few adjustments. I saw some video from this weekend. I thought I saw some really good swings. I saw some forced loads a little bit that got you in trouble, but man, I think it's a pretty easy fix or adjustment, not even a fix, an adjustment, just to make you stay back a little better. So let's watch these watch a few in regular motion, then we'll break it down.
Be there longer so you can read. Start over. You're working too hard on that left foot. Instead of focusing on that ball, being waiting.
Swing.
You gotta look where you're waiting on the ball. Waiting on it.
All right. So, man, your swing's looking good, but we need to stay back longer so we can drive the ball better and actually start dominating in games, man, because you have the swing to do it. I love your swing. All right, so in my opinion, bro, if we started your weight just a little bit more back, just to get you a little more ready, and your hands a little more back, so back just a little closer to where you like to swing from anyway, watch what happens to you because you force your hands late right there. See how you got your hands right there's when they got loaded? Well, that was the same time you got to your hip. So the hip got screwed, he took off, and the hands tried to stay back, and they tried to take a really good swing right there. But you can see, if we could get the hands back first, then kick, oh man, I think we're golden. So I'm so glad I'm seeing this from the side, because this is going to be easy as long as you're good with it, as long as you're agreeing with it, because your swing's looking great. But I think we got a lot more juice in there and a lot more power out of that hip if we get him leading instead of those hands leading because they're loading late. So again, watch. Your load's really clean. You look good in your hips. But then your hands get that last little oomph. Now that one was better. You were smoother there. Lot smoother. Lot smoother. Let's go to the next one. And it looks like you're trying to do that, but you're just not quite getting your hands back. All right, so let's break down this next one and show you. So again, I like what you're doing there. I maybe would start back a little bit more just where it's not such a big load, but the way you're doing it is beautiful, man. Perfect. Let's get the hands back more. I would start somewhere in there, man, with them hands, because then you only got to get there. Yeah. But what we want our hands, hold on. We want our hands there, then trigger with it. So we're still on the ground here. We have not picked our foot up yet. Look how loaded you are. Your stomach's all in there. Your front side's in there. Your back hip is loaded. Your hands are perfect. That's where you ought to be picking that foot up from. So then we can get some balance here and then come back down in a closed position. Well, instead, you've already kicked, which makes us land in an open position with our arm bar a little bit and our back hip sunk in. Now, again, watch. From there, good swing. Great swing. What I'm trying to get at with you is you're such a good little athlete, man. You're just making it a little tougher on yourself, so you're making pitchers, their job's easier to get you out, and I want to make it tough. So, again, I think if we just get our hands back in there, and that's where you pick up from, look how good you look right there. That's a perfect loaded position for you, man. So listen, you get to this loaded position. This is where you get. This is your loaded position. All I'm asking is that you get there sooner so that when you're picking up, you're timing the ball instead of loading into the ball. I'm going to keep telling you, though, your swing looks good. The reason why you mishit that ball, though, is because you're too busy. When you should have been reading, you're getting your hands. So right there, you should have been reading the ball, but you're still getting those hands, so you started leaking forward. Then everything falls behind, you drag a little bit. But all fixable, my friend. Here, I'm going to let you watch one more good swing. Let's do it in super slow motion. And I won't break this one down. This will be your last swing to look at. All right, so let's just get a little more in it. Get those hands back all the way. Instead of that last little second jump right there. So when you get your hands, that's what makes you leak a little bit. But again, good swing. But we got to get extended through that ball, and that's what I'm talking about. If we get loaded a little earlier, get them hands back a little earlier, then we land in it, you can get extended and start dropping bombs, my friend. All right, brother, I hope this helps.